ladies and gentlemen, of course, we are back again with the same issues related to this and to what we just have challenged over yesterday. Of course, those are all to the inquiries based challenge which we encountered yesterday, and on which we claimed and we said, yeah, this is also Spla, so Sudan living and using Sudan economy, money, land to live at the border of Sudan or anywhere within the Juba areas. Of course, that could be the encountered problem makers or the culprits, the Dingas and Nuer in this claim of their land is a weapon landlordships of Spla, so Sudan, not their former land, Sudan, and the Sudan as in Sudan and the Sudan in Uganda, Uganda in Sudan, and then Ethiopia in Sudan, Sudan in Ethiopia, and then Sudan in Kenya, and then Sudan, Kenya in Sudan, and then DRC in Sudan, and then the Congo in Sudan or Sudan in Congo, and then vis-a-vis Central Africa in Sudan, and then Sudan in Central Africa. So vis-a-vis not totally the Spla themselves in those areas, but in these borders, if they are just like a tenant of these border issues, and then the land belong to Sudan, whatever their land owners, that is respectively for that criteria and for that differentiations. But they claim, of course, there are two rebellions, of course, warlords service in the Juba area. And then with these kind of matters, of course, the challenges it brought this and quite many issues which is affecting us, the people here in these countries. So if you look here, these are all coins, kind of coins which we are talking. If we talk of this one here, this is a typical $1, Canadian dollars, $1. This is $1, one loonie. Okay, so if that is one loonie, okay, one loonie, and then this is a 25 cents, of course, 25 cents. Okay, and then the criteria to do with it. And then if we talk of this one here, this is 10 cents, right? So if this is 10 cents, and then 10 cents, and then of course we have 1 cent, and then the roll of 1 cent is also very big like this, and then we make the packages like this very big, but the guy smuggle all my 1 cents away. So if the guy smuggle all the 1 cents away, and then they are called backloggers, because the issues of 1 cent in 2010 and then in 2014, those guys they claimed, yeah, they have to close all 1 cent away from the market, and then they did so, and then that's why you may find some of those banking, even they don't want their address to be known at that address, and then first they have to move them all away, and then first they have to move even the bus stations, the bus even move the stations, and then they change their routes. Everything's here have to change, and then with that is not enough, and then they also keep packing the countries, and then they lock all the country off. Why? Because that is a corruption to deal, right? So what is there very much? If for me, typically, because these are my culprit are especially Sudan, the people who cut this land and then making it, they are claiming here they are president there within this area. How shall they become a president there? That is just a comedies, and then they think they're running prank, public prank, and then they have to tell to the world that is not the truth, and then they know they can convince those guys, and then to make a prank, right? So if it's a prank based, and then of course that is also here. If we talk of 1 cent missing, and then in the Canadian market today, and then it's also prank, right? So the 1 cent was collected all away, and then with 1 cent during 2010, 2014, of course, if you go to the market, and then this kind of a font, you will get there $80, $119. Okay, this kind of font, which says here on the screen, they will write, just emergency only. You cannot make a call, but it is just emergency only. If you want to go to issue to the phone company, and then you subscribe there, and then sometimes they connect you, your line may go, and then they will say, pay as you go, and then they give you a data, 2 gigabyte data, and then you use for $20 here, and then but it's quite expensive sometimes, right? So it's very expensive. So if you use like this, that's your own way. So you get it sometimes $80, sometimes you get it $19, then you buy, right? So if there are basically some brands, you name it, and then you name it, and you name it, and you name it, and you name it. So that's criteria to do it. Sometimes even the tablets, the big tablets, you get it $19. But if you look today, you may find those prices in 2021, those prices now they are double. And then if earlier in 2018, and then the price went to this one almost $175, $175 at the tablets. You get the tablet $175. So if today you are looking at $200, that is from $119. The guy don't want us to keep that price which we buy first, we control, and then they want us to get it twice the fee. So what is the difference there? If we go, what about this kind of laptops here? This is a laptops. If these laptops here I buy, I pay for $300 for this kind of laptops, and then plus tax there, the added tax and everything there, the guy calculated me around $400. Now they want me to buy my regular price for a laptop is edition at $300, $400, $300, $400. That's the least I know there. But now you want me to buy this kind of order twice. Let me pay this guy, which is my enemy here. Let me pay this guy half price, and then let me buy one, and then they get one for free. So here the guy will pay. They will say, this is Canada. Everything here is for free. You get used to carrying this and give to people's homes, because giving gift to your girlfriend, giving gift to these people, and then so that the woman will say, this is the most kind people we have here. But the woman doesn't even recognize how stupid and how retarded some people becomes within their areas of fulfillment, because you don't get it how they are getting those kind of orders. That is embezzlement. So secondly, also if I press, sell this order this much, that is not a concrete idea. I'm not the one manufacturing, but this is a public opinion. That is when we talk of this one, the public price. When we talk of this one, what has been manufactured at public rates, and then they put it at public stores. That is total public stores. If it's public store, it's not stolen. You pay for money to get those orders. That's why the order has been categorized. If you look here online, those orders here, the Googles will say every product, all the new release come out. Of course, all the sample of those products, they all put them there on Googles. If you scam the price on Google, the price is likely to affect all the international stores. That's why every international store is scammed. They scam that price. That's when the Google report is not clear. And then Google is my business, Google is your business. If Google is my business, Google is your business. So Google is the address, and then is the map. Because Google city is stronger they said, because can whatever how hard the water or the ocean is, or the Atlantic is, and then still they do resist doesn't leak. That's why there are people are using Google to navigate map, and then to navigate all the product, all the people informations. It's like what PD is. It's like your whatever profile, Facebook profile which you're building there is all the information is all every, even my name. If you want Wayne Hassan, you write Wayne Hassan. Google will say, yeah, if Wayne Hassan work a lot and he's a graduate, he know how to write. Of course, I cannot hide for you Wayne Hassan. Which country you're looking for Wayne Hassan from? If I'm from Kenya, yes, this is Wayne Hassan. I can put for you Wayne Hassan. This is Wayne Hassan information. So of course, profile. Google my business. Of course, Google will give you the information. That's why he said that all the product you sell there, they are all to the product which has been already owned, and then they're already owned there by Google. If Google is my business, so if the price is given there, the price you put there is the price which has been already categorized. If you fooled this area of the Google my business, of course you intermingled and then you put your own price, and then leaving all the criteria of all the natural price people are having, and then you come with your plan because you want people to carry money with the sacks, carry big money to go and buy. Other than this is a coin here. If I have this coin here, let me buy with this coin. Even I cannot buy, you expect, still I can buy. If I use what about this coin? This is my saving, coin my saving, which I save for this one for 5 years, for 10 years, for 13 years. Since 2010, I've been saving this money. So if I save this much here to 2010, then I do not touch it because I saved it to do laundry. Now the laundry broke down, and then what is my next alternatives? Because I keep it here, and then till I get back to my laundry, and then I begin doing laundry, because this is a criteria people are doing management with, So is a vis-a-vis. So if we talk of fixing Canadian price in the market, and then with no hidden price, and then that is why you are seeing edition 1,000 price on some orders. The orders such as $500, you get it edition $2,000. They take it average these days. In the market, you get it this much. A product you are seeing edition, you are seeing $19. Roughly, you are likely to get $48 there. Sometimes some product which you are seeing, such as office ink, which you are seeing edition, you are seeing roughly $24 is now edition $150. You see, that is the criteria why the people, they scam everything, everybody has been scammed first. They want it as if the world must first end, and then let everybody start somewhere there at the end with what they are doing. So prices in the market we are seeing up to 6,000. But in this one in 2015, we went to the market, and then we realized, another market said, there is a computer, you have to buy this computer, this $5,000. I went there, there are how many of those computers? There are 6 of those computers there. They put it 5,000. And then we came home, and then we begin sleeping, we begin negotiating like computers. We found, they said, those computers, they're office computers. They owned some office information which is most computers doesn't have. And then we say, okay, we leave it. And then there, we went to Google, and then we asked another area, and then they direct me to buy my office because the university invited me. That is the Ivy MBA Business School, the University of Western Schools. And then says, come. And then I went there, and then they said, let me have a computer. The computers must be value of 12,000 if I have, and then I will qualify there, and then I will qualify for that business school. If I don't have, and then I won't have. And then I went, and then I shop the computer I shop there is 19,000. If I shop the computer is 19,000, what is the difference of 19,000? What is the difference of 12,000? What is the difference of 5,000? And then if now the guys in the market say here, this is a 1,000, this is 2,000, this is now 3,000, this is now 4,000, this is now 5,000, this is now 6,000 plus tax. So you are looking at 5,000 plus something there. And then if you add a tax, you are $600. With their charges and everything, you are looking at 6,000. So that is in the market today prices, because those goods, brands, and then product labeled for 400, you cannot get it for 400. You can like get it at 2,000. So that's why it's special. If we talk of closings, we said that many times. Of course, that is all the same things which always you are getting at 2,000s. Yeah. And then if we talk of some other things, such as electronics, of course, furniture, appliances, of course, appliances. Yes, we talk of $119. Then those $119 they are not there. And then you are comparing this one 200, 500. So that is the criteria. Shifting some people idea from $200 to $750. So anyhow, so that is the criteria for this one, for the fitting of this one of the areas. So this is basically this one, my areas of arguments, and then my areas of this one complaint, because those complaints I receive them. If I receive them, it's partly not for me, but it's partly not for you, but it's partly for whoever who created it, and then they leave it because they're the one who is using that money. And then there they went and accused another restaurant. They said, yeah, this restaurant was dealing with $2. And then the guy said, for me, I called this one, the police, and then the police said, yeah, if this is your fee, and then these people need this fee for you, you are the one that is in charge, and then you sit over their feet. What is their real fee? Maybe they're dealing with $2 for food. They're selling take out food for $2, eat in for $2, and then you sit over and then you're the one selling, and then what do you want us to have? That's why they say, yeah, you can no longer exist. And then the guy say, yeah, I quit my jobs. If you quit your job, what is the relationship between the $2, and then what is the relationship of this one, the most recent $16? Those people now reversing, because this is the salaries. They're saying they've been getting paid this one, $8 per hour, and then because they're working at the table, and then they're all on this one ODSB, or they're all on this one Service Ontario, because this is Service Ontario rendering for their bills, for their rent, and then for their food. But they normally escape their house, and then they go to market, and then they sit there 8 hours, and then they are all employed as $8 per hour, and then they have to make extra money from their $1,000 per month, which they are earning from Service Ontario, and then that is a topping which they are making over that money, and then that's why they are happy. Now this order doesn't help them, and then they went, and then some people to get hiring those orders now identified, yeah, these people, they are more culprits. So they have to identify this one, they have to get this one, they have to double this money, and then to survive, because they can no longer survive. Their services has been cancelled, because they said, yeah, if for you've been to too good for many years, even we are not there. You were there, your office, and then now you want us to pay you, or even home, and then pay you here, and then we cannot do that. You eat this money. That's why they stuck, and then they not enough money. That's why maybe this kind of embezzlement is now entering because of that kind of portfolio. But in regards, this is our view, because one side is the criteria there, one side is not the solutions. If one side is a solution, that is a solution, that is a feedback, not a feedback signal. but we are just stretching what we are ideal. This one ideal heard from the people, and then how they are really saying, and then what they really need to do it, because that is the so-called the problem put the market into development of which areas and which understanding the market really wanna develop. If the market in develop says, yeah, this is a Canada got rich, and which Canada, our Canada remain very poorest, which Canada got very richest and which Canada remain very poorest. So does this Canada, the one we have here, is poorest, or the Canada, your Canada got very richest and then our Canada is very poor? So if our Canada is very poor, and then what solution do we expect we can get to adapt, and then so that this complaint within our family tree won't be resistantly complained over and over again. If it's 2010 was fair with us, and then yeah, getting this one promotion. Let's say that this is your salaries. The guy is on salaries, and then the salary is this one 3,000 a month. So here I get 3,000 per month, 3,000 per month, and then for me, this 3,000 cannot take me to vacations. I cannot even go and see my family in South Africa. So 3,000, I eat it all on food, and then I eat it all on occasions of which I'm sitting with, and then everything here disappeared with, you know. So what is required, and what are good solutions there for me to survive this kind of area? So if now I talk of it, I complain and I work like this, and then I went and make this and I make this 6,000 a month. Now this 6,000 here, you see 6,000, so now you come with this one. What will be your destruction rates around Canada? So you're gonna say, let the guy bring this one 6,000, because now the guy is there. My opponent already won, because I leave my 6,000, pay me 60,000 a year, I leave it there, and then I go now, because the guy which is here in this home, which will say, yeah, this is 200,000 a year for me here in this unit, and then because I have an office here, this is the office, you are 200,000, and then from your 200,000 I deduct you 184,000. This is my takeaway, and then your eat-in is 16,000, and then if you are lazy, and then you get 5,000 deducted from your fee. You are 11,000 a year, so that is your laziness. You die with it. That's why we are dying with this 16,000 promotion is no longer working with me. So I feel does that once a year, if the once a year is 2013, and then I was dealing with 1 cent, or saving even 1 cent, even saving this kind of money, 2013, saving this kind of money. Now, like, which one is better? Is that saving is better, or let me no longer claim higher money, and then let me just get finished here by you, because now you put the market price this one 6,000, and then for electronics, for furnitures, and then for households. Yeah, this is a household. What about the cleaning of this one, the mopping, and then this one, the soaps, and then the brushing things for tooth, and then the bathrooms, and then we talk of kitchen, foods, and all those things. The expense is there. Now for you, you're happy. Now for you expect now from this one, from getting this one $200 per month. If my rent is paid there, and then I get only $200. That is in 2010. So if I was $200, and then in 2013, and then they promote me, but with that $200 still, I can go from London to Windsor, I can go from London to Toronto, I can go from wherever where I'm going by bus. Then I'll still cut the bus ticket and go. So if that is the wise, and then if that is the year we were surviving, $200 per month. So and then they pay only the rent there, and then plus rent, that is $500 per month. Now this $500 they double it for me, and then they become $1,200. Now 2021 is $1,200. So now with this difference, now my own spend is $750 or $800. So my take home is $800. Now these $800, how do you expect I'm gonna survive in this kind of situation? So you block all the service I'm rendering. So if the service was broken down and then there is no promotion, that is really demotion, right? I got demoted, not promoted. If we talk of this the salary, you are trying to help me, but that is not a help. You are trying to destroy the individual from what they are earning. That is why overview to overview. So that means this one. We have to glance back into this one, into 1 cent, and then compare the fiscal year of 1 cent, and then compare this situation which is happening now. So if with this $200, I'm finding computer is $117, and then now with this promotion 1,200, and then I'm getting the whole thing's messed up, and then mess up, and then mess up, and mess up again, and then the situation is not longer to find too good. So with all these situations, that's why we say we have to first look is into this one, into market, and then how to lower the criteria. If it's mandatorily you want more money, and then we cannot do much about it, because this is how you are doing your jobs. We are not too sure which guy you are working for. We are not too sure. We cannot rival with that. We can compete with that. We cannot share about that. And then because for me, I'm self-employed. I know my problems. I know my status. I know my living standard. Whatever, how hard I argue here, I'm self-employed. That's the criteria. So keeping the market low means that the criteria, your fulfillment, your understanding, whatever that is, a promotion, you get promoted. If there's demotion, you get demoted, and then you are no longer promoted. And then better lift and adjusted. That is how to lift and adjusted, living with 1 cent if 1 cent is the priorities. And then how shall we escape from 1 cent if 1 cent was this one was the promotion then for every individual. So that means we escape 1 cent policy, and then no longer this one 37 cents McDonald take out sold to anybody around Canada. So if they are not longer sold to anybody, and then the things we are getting as 55 cents is no longer sold to people. $1 no longer sold to people. And then you have to get $1. You have to get $1.50. Half price is no longer there. So with the people. So if we talk of $1 rate of sales, so that is basically plus taxes, and then if you are looking into paying all this kind of fee, of course general shoppings is a high priorities for all users. Basically hydros, basically addition internet, home phone, mobile phone, union gas, NKS, TV, insurance, rent, of course, and the paper bills. Of course, all paper bills, that is $19.99, $20. And then the guy will not write for you $20. At first, they have to take your issue to this one, to inbound and outbound customer service and the customer care. For those guys to go and challenge your orders. For them, they are there, they are hungry, they want to eat money, because they are saying they will accuse you like they are prostituting you like you are in the courtroom now, because they take your case there, your name there, to be finished away, to be killed away by those guys, because those customer care, they are working 24/7. That is the worst with the Canadian standard of living standard. So if it comes to this one, paper bills, that is basically paper bill. They say they will mail here, you go paperless. If I go paperless, they mean now you are there no longer there, but your name itself, which is functioning you the food, functioning you the house, is already prosecuted at the customer care. they take you somewhere. Every individual, every crawlers, we are locked down here by the customer care. So that's why if I claim here to this one, to Rogers is billing me how much? $117. If $117, what is our agreement? Our agreement there is $60, and then the guy refused to bill $60 because they say that if we talk of $20, $20 is no longer there. They don't deal with the $20. They have to double the fee, and then they have to give the fee to this Dinga guy, the South Sudan guy, because they're all South Sudanese. They are not longer Sudanese. They don't help Sudanese people, so they have to pay that guy. Then they have to pay the customer care, because if now I die, or if I'm no longer there, they finish me away from this country. Now they will bring back Canada with these people, and then these people will say, yeah, this is you now, you're Sudan. And then go back there. But what you're gonna do with your Sudan, we don't know. And then you're poor already, we know. So we defeated you. You leave the money there. That's just we defeated you in this country. So that's their policy. So if they now, the guy who built this home says, for me, here I know is different. If this guy says it's $20, and then we know here is this one, you pay $9 for each of these service, because there are 9 service here, 9 service, rent plus rent. Rent is one different, and then there are hydro, there are things which you counted here, bills or paper bills, they're calling them paper bills, 8 of them paper bills. Insurance is a case there, even the car insurance, even this kind of human being person, they call it insurance. They want your head to function there from their home, that you're working there, and then you have to pay to live in this country. So this is a home, they will claim, pay me insurance. Car, you are driving a car, pay this car to get pushed, and then drive to the market and buy things. So that is why it's a criteria to do with what they call businesses. So if added that one, we are looking at 11 departments there of paper bills. So paper bills, if you are renting the homes, if you are homeowners, you are looking at roughly 10 of them to clear on daily basis. So if on daily basis, that is to do with that much. So if you find that all those things they are there in your homes but they are not activated, that's the problem. Pay for all these services here, you have to pay how much? $1 billion maybe to them. Still you buy this home 200,000, still you have to pay the bills. You pay the bills that much also. That's why it's a criteria. So